This is MA 108, section 5.3, number 31. This problem is asking us to find the tangent of x over 2 minus 1 equals 0 on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. So one thing we first of all see is we don't have x in this case, we have x over 2. So the way some people would approach this problem would be to convert tangent of x over 2 into the half angle formula that we learned earlier in the semester. But to be honest with you, that would take a lot more work than what we really need to do. So what we're going to do is make a substitution. So instead of talking about tangent of x over 2 minus 1 equals 0, we're going to talk about tangent of u minus 1 equals 0. And to convert from tangent of x over 2 minus 1 equals 0 to tangent of u minus 1 equals 0, what I did was make the substitution, where I said make u equal to x divided by 2. So x divided by 2 is now u. So I'm asking about tangent of u minus 1 equals 0. We're going to solve this tangent of u minus 1 equals 0. Then when we're finished, we'll convert back from u to x over 2 and have the answer. So tangent of u minus 1 equals 0. I added 1 to both sides to get tangent of u equals 1. Once I did that, what did I do? Well, I'm looking, where does tangent of u equal 1? And from the unit circle, there are two places on one period of tangent, or one rotation of the unit circle, where tangent of u is equal to 1. That's pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. So remember, for sines and cosines, when we found the solution on the unit circle, we added 2 times pi times k. For tangent, we don't add 2 times pi times k, we add pi times k. Pi times k. Sine and cosine, we add 2 times pi times k. For tangent, we add pi times k. So u is equal to pi over 4 plus pi times k. Pi over 4 plus pi times k. 5 pi over 4 plus pi times k. And this would be the solution for all real numbers if we were talking about tangent of u. But we're not talking about tangent of u, we're talking about the tangent of x over 2, where x over 2 is equal to u. So this is x, this is x. In order to solve for x, I have to multiply everything by 2. So x over 2 times 2 is x, and then 2 times u. So x equals 2 times u. So 2 times u would be 2 times pi over 4, which is pi over 2. Pi times k is 2 times pi times k. So x is equal to pi over 2 plus 2 times pi times k. Now remember, this 2 times pi times k did not come from adding with tangent. With tangent, we add pi times k. This pi times k times 2 came from the fact that we started with pi x over 6, and I converted it to u, and now I'm converting back by multiplying everything by 2. Because x over 2 equals u, so I multiply x over 2 times 2, so I have to multiply u times 2, so then I have to multiply this times 2 and this times 2, and that simplifies to pi over 2 plus 2 times pi times k. I did the same exact thing for 5 pi over 4 plus pi times k, and I get 2u equals 5 pi over 2 times 2 times pi times k. And this would be the answer for all x. But remember, the question only asks me what is the values from 0 to 2 pi. So I have to look at this solution and see where would that just be from 0 to 2 pi. And so just from 0 to 2 pi, let me shrink my screen a little bit here so we can see. just from 0 to 2 pi, that would only be pi over 2. So my answer from 0 to 2 pi would only be pi over 2. X equals pi over 2.